What's up guys, Rhino here and welcome to my latest FIFA 19 video. So it's time guys really to crack on with another one of these advanced SBCs. So obviously I did the hybrid leagues previously. Now I'm going to be tackling the hybrid nations for you guys in this video. So let's crack straight on with this. So the first squad is called Quads. Yeah, obviously it's going to be something to do with 4. So it's 4 nationalities that you need, exactly 4. You're only allowed a maximum of 3 players from the same nation, but you're going to get that anyway because of having the natural thing of want to get links, to get the chemistry when you're only having 4 nations, so that'll be easy to do. You need at least 4 rare players in this team, so that can make it potentially problematic and makes it a little bit more expensive. You only need 75 team rating though guys, so gold, you could probably get away with maybe like half and half gold and silver. And you do need at least 80 chemistry as well. So for me, I ended up on a 78 team rating, 88 chemistry, easily completed it, no hassle whatsoever. All of these players right here were already in my club, and that's the same for each of these 4 squads on this particular challenge. Everything was already there. I didn't have to buy a single player, so that's like happy days for me personally. I've managed to do this completely free of charge. So all these packs are going to be profit essentially, no matter what I get. For this one, you do get a premium gold players pack. That is a reward which is kind of hidden by me right now, unfortunately for you guys, but at least I'm not hiding the rating and chemistry thing like last time. I've learnt from that one. Now the way I've kind of built this, and I think to be honest, because you need 80 chemistry, there are a lot of different ways you could do it in terms of like where the links are on the squad. I don't think there's like one kind of set way. The only one thing I would say, guys, is that if you look at each position, like the positions which have the most links coming off them are like the centre mids and the cam. So the wise thing to do would be to make sure that you get as many players that are going to link together in that area. So you can see I've ended up going for like 3 German Bundesliga players. Now, the way that it kind of works, because of the requirements like the exactly 4 nations, maximum 3 players from the same nation and stuff like that, you end up with like almost sort of 3 sets of 3 and then 2 players on their own. So the 2 that I had on their own were the 2 strikers. I went for Andy Carroll and Glenn Murray, English Premier League, got those 2 linking, and then the rest of it I then went for my various trios around in the team. So that is kind of one area, like this middle part of the pitch. I would definitely say make sure you've got 3 players linking together there. I think it would be pretty foolish to just have maybe like a cam and a centre mid linking together and then the rest of it be all kind of like random mumbo jumbo, because that's going to make it a little bit more difficult to get the links. But yeah, I don't even need like, it's not even actually a cam there, so it's just centre mid. Like you don't even need to be that kind of like position specific. Like I've got a right back playing right mid, left winger playing left mid. It still gets you the chemistry nice and easily. Now, obviously, like I said, I had those 2 up front. These centre mids are Sebastian Roda, not sure what his first name is, it's Maximilian Arnold, and also Jerome Gondorf. So, yeah, non-res, like majority of the place, I've literally just gone for the bare minimum 4 rares, as I would kind of, I recommend you guys do that as well, and I'd expect you to do that anyway, because you want to try and do it as cheaply as possible. In the other areas I had left over, so I had the whole kind of like backline goalkeeper and also the wingers. The way I ended up going about it was to, you could just go like the centre backs and the goalkeeper, but then you're going to have like one of the wingers is going to be left there by themselves. So in order to get all the players involved, I ended up going for Argentinian and Argentinian League in this area. So I got 2 centre backs, which are Alejandro Donati and also Alan Franco. Link them with the right back playing on right mid, which is Fabricio Bustos. And then the other area, again, like you just need to literally pick a league and make sure you get some links. So I ended up going for like Italians playing Serie A. We've got Politano on the left wing position. We've got Rugani playing at centre back. And we've also got Salvatore Sirigu in goal. Now, ideally, I probably wouldn't have put in like 282 rated players because you only need like 75 rated team. But that's just kind of what I had in my club. And I was like, you know what? I don't really care that much. Like Rugani I packed in the previous video, so I've actually got a duplicate of him in my transfer list anyway, ready to go straight back into the club. In terms of Sirigu, he's literally going to be like almost a discard player. Really doesn't bother me too much. I'd rather just chuck him in than buy another player and have to actually say that these SBCs actually like cost me something. So I don't really mind throwing him in. And that, guys, is, you know, really, really easy to complete. That gets you like a 25k pack, which is absolutely ideal. You just got to make sure that you get as many green links as possible. That's how you're going to get the chemistry. And it's the same with all of these. Like, same with in the previous video as well. It's just about getting yourself some green links. And that is going to be the trick to getting these ones done. You're not going to get these SBCs done by just putting in soft links. If you have soft orange links, they're just not really gonna like cut the mustard really with this. It's just not going to be good enough. So when EA decide to let us onto this expert, I'm seriously like, this does my head in with SBCs all the time. All the time I'm just stuck, like just waiting to be let onto the next one. So the next one is called The Six. Now, you get a premium gold pack for this one, 7.5k pack, so straight away you can tell this is not exactly going to be that difficult. And you can see that with only needing like a 70 rated team, 85 chemistry, so you can get away with a bit of a mixture. You can see I've got like gold, silver and bronze players in this particular squad. You need exactly 6 nationalities in the team, and you're only allowed 2 players from the same nation as a limit. So doesn't really make it too difficult because you need like 85 chemistry. So what I end up doing, because the way it works is a little bit different to other ones. So I've actually got 3 players from the same club to ensure that they got links. So I ended up, it's just kind of how it went. It ended up being Braga. So Mateus in goal and another Brazilian player. So it's actually a perfect link. So we've got Raul, the centre back, and just another player from Braga, but it's important that it's not the same nation. That is how you get this done, guys. So Ricardo Ferreira there, he's Portuguese. Because he's from the same club, he gets a green link, but he's not from the same nation, so he doesn't ruin the requirements that we need to complete. And then the rest of it, you can literally just go for what you would normally do and just try and get yourself a green link somewhere by having players from the same nation in the same league. So for me, the right side of my team, I end up going like Mexican league players. So we've got Gerardo Flores and also Jurgen Damm. Again, all first owner. Then on the left, we've gone for Danish players in the Danish league. So we've got Victor Fischer playing left mid and also Kevin Comboy playing left back. Centre midfielders are Turkish in the Turkish Super League. So we've got Inan and also Emre Belözoğlu. Decent little player there, actually, 4-star, 79 rated. And up front, because of what the rating was at this point, I literally just threw in like English League 2 players, 2 non-red bronze. You've got AJ Leach-Smith and also Cole Stockton. And like I said, that smashes it. You know, like I'm 5 ratings over. I could probably get away with like reducing some of the players in some of the positions, but I'm happy with what it's like. I'm more than happy to throw these players in. It's a 7.5k pack that you get for it. That particular squad probably isn't really going to be like overly worth it. I can't imagine you're going to get much in the 7.5k pack, but when you look at it as like a bigger picture and you look at like the 55k pack that you're going to get at the end as well, it's going to be hopefully more than worth it. I mean, obviously last time we didn't really get too lucky with the packs, but I'm hoping that this time we can, like our luck might be in this time. But on to the next one, which is called It Takes 8. This one you get a prime gold players pack. So we, again, like last time, when you get onto the final couple of squads, when you get into like the real big juicy part of it, you need exactly 8 nationalities in this team. So you're gonna have 3 nationalities that pop up twice, basically, because you're only allowed a maximum of 2 players from the same nation. So you couldn't go in and have like 7 players that were different nationalities and then have like 4 players that were the same nation. You're not allowed to do that. You have to have 3 sets of 2 basically, and then the rest all in 1. You need exactly gold players in this one, so that's obviously going to boost the price up a little bit if you are buying this from scratch, guys. You do need at least 5 rares as well, which again is going to kind of boost the value of this. And 88 chemistry. Now, when you're having this many players that are going to be basically from the same league, because you want to be getting links because of the nationality thing, you're easily going to get 88 chemistry. The way I would recommend to do this for you guys is literally just pick a league. Similar to last time I said, like, just pick a nation, like we picked Brazil, pick Spain. Just pick a league and then just fill it in. Now, a really easy league to go with is the Premier League, which I've gone with in this case because there's so many players that come from all over the world that want to play in the Premier League. and therefore, you know, there's a very diverse kind of like range of nationalities in the league. It just makes it so simple. And Premier League players are so easy to pack as well. Like you pretty much get like a Premier League player like almost every pack you open. So you're gonna have a lot of these players, and because it's such a diverse league, I mean, there's so many options. Like even if you did have to buy some players, there are so many choices. Like you're never gonna get to that point where you're like, I need that one player. And you're not going to be in a situation where people know that you need that one player, and therefore that player's going to go up. Like there's too many options for the prices to rise, like a huge amount, guys. So it's going to be pretty easy to do. For me, in my case, my players ended up going for Adrian in goal. It's obviously Spanish. Then we got DeAndre Yedlin, American. We got Cabasele, Belgian. Phil Jones, an English player. We've also got Will Hughes as the other English player there. We got Durm at left back, which is a German. We've got Cameroonian Zambo and Guisa playing in holding midfielder, playing centre mid. We've got Manuel Lanzini, which is an Argentinian, playing in there. There's also who's the it is De La Feu, which links, not links, but obviously the other Spanish player with Adrian as a right winger. We've got De Poitras, which is another Belgian player along with Cabasele, and also we've got Diego Jota as well, which is Portuguese player on left wing. And I mean, you look at it, that's dirt cheap. Like obviously for me, like it cost me nothing, but if you wanted to buy that team from scratch, guys, you think you're getting a 45,000 coin pack for that? That's not going to cost you anything. You know, you're looking at probably like 6 or 7k maybe to complete that. You know, it's a no-brainer really, isn't it? For the possibility to get a huge pack out of that. So pretty easy to do. And the final one is called National Pride. Again, it's a really similar situation where you literally just want to pick a league and just throw in players as and where you can. Obviously, I couldn't really go for Premier League on this one because I'd used a lot of my players already. But the requirements of this one, guys, you need exactly 10 nations. So basically, you're going to have 10 players that are all different nationalities, and then you're just going to have one. That last player is going to be a player from one of the nations that you've already put in. So not exactly difficult to kind of choose a player in that sense, because you've got 10 nationalities to choose from. You do need at least 7 rare players though, so it's going to kind of boost the price for ever so slightly if you do want to buy it from scratch. And also it needs to be an 80 rated team, so that makes it a little bit more problematic, guys. It needs to be 80 rated. Along with the rare player, I think it's going to kind of boost the price, but luckily for me, I had a few fairly highly rated Bundesliga players already in my club. Obviously, like you said, I went for Bundesliga, but you do need 100 chemistry, so there's not really much room for error in this one, guys. You get a mega pack for it, which is decent reward. Now, again, like I said, I went for Bundesliga, but you could go for any league, provided you get a lot of different nationalities. Serie A probably works. I probably wouldn't recommend like French league, because there's just mainly just French players there. Spanish league has a pretty wide variety. I'll be honest, Spanish league's decent, but at the same time, there are a lot of Spanish players. So, you know, you're going to be a little bit more limited, but yeah, Bundesliga and Premier League are really good leagues to go for, guys, especially because you want, obviously, you need the rating. You're going to have to go for one of the major leagues. So out of the major leagues, they're probably the 2 best ones, I'd say. So my goalkeeper, I've got Castells in goal, 82 rated. Straight away, we're like above the rating kind of threshold, so we're doing well in that sense. Obviously, he's Belgium. There's Michael Lang, Swiss player. We've got Sven Bender, German player. I think, yeah, German was the nationality where I went for 2 players. I've got Hoffman on the right wing position there. We've got Brooks, we've got Rekic and Untep. Untep's a left mid, playing left wing back, still got the job done. Lang's obviously right back, playing right wing back, again, still gets the job done. Obviously, Hoffman's actually a right mid, playing right wing. So a couple of players just slightly out of position, but it's still absolutely fine. Whether or not that's because all these are first owner, and that's kind of like help with the loyalty, that could be the case. So I would just kind of put that as a little word of warning for you guys. It might be better to go for a left back in this left back slot instead of a left mid, but for me personally, kind of got the job done. Centre midfielder, we got Delaney and Campbell. So again, Campbell being an 82, that gives us a nice little boost for the rating there. So like I said, we've got Hoffman on the right, it's Konoplyanka on the left, and also Kramaric up front. Another 82 rated. So despite having a couple of players that are a little bit below the 80 rated threshold in Lang and Tep, Hoffman, Rekic, Konoplyanka, Delaney, they're all below 80 overall. But because we've got like 3 82s in Castells, Campbell, Kramaric, we've even got an 81 in Bender, it boosts it straight up and it gets it done. And those are all first owners, so they're all really, really cheap for me, obviously. Like, I'm sure for you guys they should be pretty cheap to get hold of. But that does get the Hybrid Nations SBC done, guys. You get a rare mega pack again, like we did for the other one. So we've done 2 of the 3 advanced SBCs. We've only got the League of Nations Hybrid, which I imagine is going to be quite a bit tougher. I may end up having to use like Footman or something for that. I can't imagine I'm going to be lucky enough to have the players already in my club to do that one, because they're going to be quite specific. But I'll have a video for you guys on that anyway, to show you what you can put in. But all that's left to do, guys, now really is just to crack open these packs and see if we can get some profit out of this. We're not going to start with a walkout, possibly start with a board maybe, but it's only a 7.5k pack, so I couldn't really expect much more. But it is Gary Medel, 81 rated card, not too shabby. Goes straight into our club. A little bit of player replenishment there. We've got Knockout and Amiri. Well, Claudio Bravo as well, and also a squad fitness, which is always nice. So a fairly nice start to that particular pack opening. We've got the 25k pack, the Premium Gold Players pack. There's a potential for something decent in this pack. We don't get a walkout. Get the blue flash because obviously it's the Champions League packs, and it's going to be Odriozola, which is okay. Odriozola's not too bad. We are still looking for something of some value. I really want to come out of these SBCs with, you know, like a fairly decent amount of money added to my balance at the top. It might be too much to ask for, but I thought that these SBCs should probably get me a little bit of profit considering the packs we're getting from them. But we're going with a 45k pack now. Are we going to get a walkout? We are going to get a walkout, guys. Oh my shit. I actually didn't expect to get one. It's going to be Keylor Navas. That's frustrating. I mean, I'm still really happy with that, like 87 rated, but when are we going to see that Portuguese or Argentinian flag? We need to see that at some point. But Keylor Navas is very good. That's going to be, you know, he's going to be worth a decent amount. If it's going to be anything underneath, maybe. There's Henrik Mkhitaryan as well, 84 rate. That's very nice. That's a very good pack. We've got Ziyech on the end there. But because of his rating, Keylor Navas is going to be fairly expensive. You know, we're looking at about 20, 25k. That's very nice. He'll go onto the transfer list. We're going to be making a little bit of a profit out of that. Mkhitaryan I'll probably sell as well. The rest of them I'll just throw into my club. But that was a very good pack, guys. And we have still got 2 very good packs to go. Mega pack and rare mega pack. Are we going to get another walkout? Would that be something that would be a little bit too much to ask for? We're not going to get one there. We do get a board though. There are some decent non-walkout players that have some value, but it is going to be William Carvalho, the Real Betis CDM, 84 rated. He's the sort of player I'd probably just throw straight into my club actually for an SBC. I don't think he's going to have much value other than the fact that he is an 84. There's also Adil Rami, which isn't too bad. Nobody there that I'm actually going to sell. Whether there's any kind of duplicate players or not, I'm not sure. There's a squad fitness in there along with a few decent contracts. There's Yannick Bolasie. Fairly interesting Villarreal kit there as well. Not seen that one before. Bolasie will just be sold. Straight into the transfer list. And we are going to end with a rare mega pack, a 55,000 coin pack. Can we get another walkout? We want another one. Come on, guys. Come on. No. It's not even a board. Oh my god, that's tragic. Not good. Not good, guys. Choluka. Wow. Not good. That's a very depressing pack. We'll take the squad fitness cards, but that's trash. That's absolute garbage. Seriously, that's bad. So that is it, guys. Hopefully, on the final Advanced SBC, we might get something that's going to be club changing. I pray for an icon. I pray for an icon. But we got Keylor Navas. That was a little bit more successful than the previous one. We've obviously made a bit of a profit there because I didn't actually like spend anything on this to get it done. Navas is, you know, like at least 20k. We got a couple of decent rated players to throw into the club, like William Carvalho. There's an 84, so for like a future SBC, he's going to be quite useful. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. Hopefully you found that quite useful. Hopefully that's helped you to get these done if you haven't done them already. So if it did, then feel free to leave a like. Comment to let me know what players you did pack, if you did get any icons. Like, I really want to see some people get some icons for these SBCs. Hopefully myself at some point. Yeah, and if you want to If you want to stay tuned for when the final Advanced SBC does drop and when all my other FUT19 content does drop, then feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But that is it from me, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.